All right, boys and girls, after you cut all of your strips and you have kind of a hula skirt looking thing, what you can do is you can open up your paper, and what you created is the warp of your loom when you weave the paper through. So we'll have this as our warp, and your weft, which are the pieces that go horizontally through our loom weaving, is called the weft. And so your job now is to figure out a pattern that you want to create with your weaving. I decided to use warm colors, so I'm going to take paper strips of red, orange, and yellow, and I'm going to repeat that pattern, red, orange, yellow, through my art project. You can choose 2 to 3 colors would probably be good, and that will be your pattern. The first step is taking your loom and you carefully weave over the first part of the warp, underneath the next part, over, under, and you go back and forth, over, under, oops, we don't want that. We don't want under 2. We want to go back and forth, over, under, and under, our last one. Once you put that through, you can push it all the way to the top, and that is our first section. That creates a pattern of red, black, all the way through. So you can push that up to the very top, and that is your first weaving that you completed. The next one I'm going to take is my orange, and this is going to be opposite. I don't want to see my colors right on top of each other. So this has to start going under first, and then over, and then under, and over, under, and over. Oops, I made that mistake too. Over, and under, over, under, over, and under. And then I push it all the way to the top, and it creates a sort of checkerboard. So I want to push it carefully up so the corners touch the other color above it. So you will have a checkerboard that repeats back and forth, and I can pull this to where it needs to be so that it's even. And you can slide your weft through down a little bit lower as long as you remember the order and the pattern. So I started under first. Now I need to go over, so I have yellow on the top, on the outer part. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and then under on the last one. So it does have that checkerboard. And I'm going to slide it all the way to the top. And then I will repeat with my red. Make sure you pay attention so you have a pattern that is consistent, and if you see mistakes, you can easily slide out your piece of paper and restart. That is the goal. We want to create a pattern and carefully weave through our colors.